Hello and welcome back to Somo Diecast. My name is Ron, and welcome to another Random Restoration Monday. And this week we have a Matchbox Superfast number 18 field car. Now I have a few of these standard wheel field cars as well, but when I got this one in a box of cars from somebody, I don't remember who, and when I got it I thought yeah, this just needs to be taken care of. It's a nice little car, got a few problems here and there, but we'll hit on that when we look at the pieces and parts. So let's go ahead and blow it apart, take a look at the pieces and parts and see what we got to play with. And everybody, please stay tuned. All right, we got our little field car all blown apart, except that you can get that tire off. There we go. And body straight, isn't damaged in any way, so that's a good thing. It is heavily kid painted, but I think we're going to ignore that on this one. It looks like it was 11 on one side, nothing on the other. But you can tell it was yellow, as most of, if not all, of the field cars were. I have several of the, like I said, several of the standard wheels versions, but two posts, very small post, but I managed to get the 172 screws drilled successfully in the back, and so that came out all right. The top, as you can see, is just very damaged right here, but that isn't going to be a problem because I have another field car and it has a perfectly good top, which by chance just happens to fit perfectly. So we're going to be in good shape with that. Interior, I think all of them were white or white-ish. So we're going to drop this in some super clean initially and clean the paint off, and then maybe into some hydrogen peroxide and UV light to make it a little whiter, perhaps. The base, as you can see, Matchbox Lesney number 18 field car. Superfast, and it's got nice suspension in there. Everything's intact, nothing broken. Little bumpers in the back, nice little grill. This is basically an International Scout from about 1967, I believe, somewhere in there. I've owned a few Scouts, so I recognize it pretty quick. Superfast wheels. These are, I don't think they're the first generation, but it's been played with quite well. Got a lot of little fibers in here. We'll get that all cleaned up and refurbished and get it all back in some form of renewed status, I guess, or restored. Well, that's all the pieces and parts, so let's go ahead and get that casting stripped, get the rest of it cleaned up, and see how this little car is going to come out. Everybody, please stay tuned. Well, before we get to the reveal, let's take just a moment, look back at where we started. This is a Matchbox by Lesney Superfast number 18 field car. So let's go ahead and get to the reveal, and we will see how this little car came out. So everybody, don't go away. Well, here is our completed Matchbox by Lesney, number 18, Superfast field car, all completed. We tore it down and got rid of the kid painting, had to replace the top with one that wasn't all cracked and busted up, and we refurbished the wheels, painted them in a satin black and re-chromed the mags on it, and put a little better looking wheel on the spare tire. The interior cleaned up very nicely with that little soak and super clean. We got rid of all the paint, and it came out looking pretty nice. Then of course we cleaned up the base, and we didn't polish it, but just used wire wheel on my rotary tool to clean it up a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, they weren't a lot of polished Matchbox bases, so I just made the best of that and cleaned it up so it looked good as new. And when we got it all put back together, here it is. Painted it in the Color Shot gloss emoji, which is a really sharp, bright yellow. And all in all, not a difficult restoration. Everything was in pretty good shape, except the top. But we got it all cleaned up and brought it back as close to original as we could. And I can't say I'm not happy, because it turned out as well as I hoped it would. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber, I hope you will. And when you subscribe, be sure you ring the bell to be notified of future builds when I have them available. And share with your friends. Well, I'd like to thank you all once again for watching my video, and I will see you in the next.